Shalom, shalom. Hopefully this won't take me too long. I don't want to keep y'all too long. You feel me? But prayerfully to be strong. You get me? Let go. So in Genesis 44 verse 5, right? Little background. This is when Joseph has yet to reveal himself to his brothers. It's almost just before that. We're dealing with the silver cup that he put in Benjamin's bag. The guard is now being ordered to go, pretty much get them because they've been set up. They don't know the cup is in their bag, but now they're about to be framed for stealing it, right? All that is just like background. The point is where we're getting to. So, verse 5. Is not this it in which my Lord drinketh? And talking about the cup. Let's read this one, right? Isn't this the cup that my masters drink from and uses for divination? You see that? Let's get it again. Indeed, he divineth. So he drink and whereby he divineth. You see that? Uh, my Lord drinks in which he indeed uses for divination. You see? My Lord drinks and by that he practices divination. You see that? Isn't this cup the master and uses for divination? That's very interesting. So they're saying that Joseph uses this cup for divination. What is divination? Divination, the practice of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means, right? So technically, Joseph divines, right? If you pray to the Most High, that's a form of divination in a sense. You get me? Because it's the practice of seeking knowledge, right? You're seeking information, you're seeking protection, you're seeking something from the Most High, right? And then it say of the future or the unknown, right? By supernatural means. What's more supernatural than the Most High, right? Above nature, all power, right? You get me? So, boom. By definition, cool. Joseph can technically be defined as a diviner or someone who divines, right? But the wicked is they're saying that he uses this cup for divination. So now he has a tool. And so now they're getting into the area that they take in something that they're putting it in like a gray area, right? Because now this opens the door to necromancy, soothsaying, candle burning, all that extraness people be up to, scrying. Uh, people can use this text to be a Wiccan, do witchcraft. You get me? Because, Joseph did it, is in the Bible, and he's a righteous man. So, what's wrong with a little voodoo? You see the problem with that? Right. And you see how all these translations agree. I bet you the commentaries do too. Very interesting. But let's go ahead and take this to the next step. Now we're in the Hebrew. Same verse. Chapter 44, verse 5. We're going to read it in English first. In the same words. Is not this which drinks, my Lord drinks, right, from, and he indeed practiced divination with. I understand that ain't there. That ain't there. See, ain't no word for it. And then when you hit here, it's just bow. Bow. What is that? You have done evil in doing so. So boom. Furthermore, you notice how they say indeed practices divination. But if you look at these two words, the strongs of the words, it's technically the same word. So when we click on that word, you get nakash, right? To practice divination. Remember the definition. Technically, okay, right? But also observe signs. Very interesting. Divination, divine, enchantment. Indeed practice divination. Indeed uses, interprets omens, practice divinations, takes as an omen, uses divination. So you can see this wide range of, kind of where you can go with it. But the thing is, the scriptures are not open to private interpretation. You must use the Bible to define the Bible, right? And if we take the context of what Joseph is and what Yahuwah has already told us, shown us, through the scriptures, the man of Joseph, right? So he interpret dreams, bro. He was a dream interpreter. And he let it be known out his own mouth. I don't interpret dreams. It's the Most High who gives me the answer, right? So he's not looking at this cup for the answers. He's looking for the Most High for the answers, right? So it's very wicked to believe that he's saying he uses this cup for divination. Like, who needs a cup to pray? You get it? And so that's the trap. Because like I say, they putting it in a gray area, and all these different peoples and mindsets then take it and run with it, and essentially you end up in playing with fire. You know what I'm saying? You put yourself in a very dangerous position, because you got to think about it. The Most High has already told us explicitly certain things that he not with, he not for. It's an abomination. It makes his, like, it piss him off. You get me? He don't like it. He ain't, you'll die. I'll kill you for that, bro. You get me? And so, with this type of passage, it opens a door for many souls to be dead. And let's look at Joseph, being that he is a dream interpreter. Not only that, um, he was fresh out of prison, not too long ago, right? Pharaoh had promoted him to second in command, second to Pharaoh. So imagine coming out of prison, being in prison for a very long time, and then getting, released from prison. But not only released from prison, you actually have a rags to riches going on. When you went to prison, you was the slave of a man, and now you're getting out of prison, and you give that man orders. It's a big change. It's not just a change. It's a big change. It's like whoo, hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those. Like in the Bible, it talk about after Pharaoh, uh, after he interpreted the Pharaoh's dream with the drought. Pharaoh gave him robes and chains, and he rode the chariot around Egypt, like, for he did laps around that thing. He was just happy. Just imagine being free and being happy to be free, and right. But then also, with all the chains and riches he got, think about that silver cup, right? That silver cup would then be in his head an omen or a trophy of that hallelujah moment, that hallelujah day. It can remind him of, just how awesome the Most High is and was to get him to where he is, to have this cup in his hand. That cup itself is not being used to contact any spirit, bro, or answer any questions. But that's how they put that in the scriptures. And so, let's go to we taking our book back. So this is me in the scripts, and I kind of go on, I'm looking at them for myself, right? And when I look at Genesis 44 verse 5 in context with the whole everything else that's going on, looked at the Hebrew, you know what I'm saying, boom, 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 here it is. Is this not the cup which my master drinks and observes as an omen indeed? Interesting how they took that word, how they took that and made it something it wasn't, bro. And then, if you following me this far, you have to then ask yourself, what else have they done? Like, if you wouldn't go, you already know they changed the Most High's name. They call him Lord when Lord is lower than a king, right? So how is he, like, think about it, bro. These people, it's all, anyway, stick to topic, bro. Just want to bring out the fact that you can't use this Bible to do anything against this Bible. He ain't telling nobody to be out here burning sage, lighting candles, and no yogas, looking for no spirits. None of that. He say, seek him, and in him all truth shall be revealed unto you. You get that? Hallelujah. Shalom.